I think the conversation about investment is the best way to start that. So whether or not, just pick something to learn about, whether it's stocks or, crypto or commodities or gold, just pick something and start there and get curious about that thing, right? And get willing to be not smart about that thing.
We don't talk about money. We don't talk about retirement and maybe generational wealth if there's actually a generation that's coming or building. Like, oh, I do have a grandkid or I do have a child. So what's, in your opinion, what's the best? So if the most important thing that women need to be talking about is retirement, what's the best way for them to start that conversation?
I think the conversation about investment is the best way to start that. So whether or not, just pick something to learn about.
So say more about that. Like what example?
Whether it's stocks or, crypto or commodities or gold, just pick something and start there. And get curious about that thing, right? And get willing to be not smart about that thing, right? And maybe to even look foolish, right? Like this is. I think money is an area. I certainly know about taxes. Like I definitely, when we first started our business, I don't know anything about my taxes. I just give them to the man, and then he just returns me a package, and I haven't the foggiest idea really what happened. So now I'm at least curious, right? I don't know that I have all the knowledge yet, but I am curious. Like, what was going on over there? So this year I even did some of my own forms. I was like, look at me, like doing forms. So, right. But yeah, I think to bring it back around, I think curiosity and investing is a great place to start. And there's some really cool new businesses that more cater to women. Out in the world now. And, but yeah, even if it's just you and a girlfriend and the Bitcoin, right? And watching and learning about how it moves and what days it moves and, how, the history of Bitcoin and why it is that this is something you might want to consider, I love it. Yeah.
Well, actually, it's good. It's interesting you brought that up because I still belong to a trading group of like 300 or 400 people, and they primarily do crypto, but they do options and all kinds of other things. And the group's DCG. And there are women who band together knowing that they want empowerment for themselves around finances and have chosen a particular investment vehicle, whether it's options, futures, crypto, whatever. And they all get assigned tasks. You find out this, and we're going to bring it back next week. And then we're going to learn. We're going to bring in experts to come talk to us. And these women are making money hand over fist. So it's not that at all women can't do it naturally. And in fact, the markets are the only non-racial, gender, religious. I mean, there is no scrutiny of any of those things. There's none of it because they'll take your money and give you money no matter what you do, who you are. So I really appreciate the idea that, of having the conversation for investment and retirement and just money in general. Hey, how do we build security for ourselves? And in the female community, certainly it's been going on in the male community for a long time. And, that it is one of the places where the patriarchy, I don't particularly like the word patriarchy, but it is where the patriarchy runs the show for sure. And, women don't ring the market for the bell every morning. It's usually been men historically. So to have that dominance, I've seen it done and it's currently being done. And it just takes a little help and motivation to go, hey, this is important. We should have this. This is a conversation we should have all the time. It should enter into that curiosity of that first question, which is, what do we talk about all the time? We always talk about Bitcoin.